Today's hike, I'm at the end of Willis Road here, Willis Cemetery Road, and these are some old logging roads and trails, snowmobiles in winter, but great for hiking. And what I'm trying to do is get over to Somerset Reservoir if possible, and I want to hook up with this trail that I was on last year on my mountain bike. And when I looked it up on the map, it came over here to Willis Cemetery Road. So we'll see if we can find it and connect with that. It's a nice little brook. It's probably heading down to the Wardsboro Brook and then down into the West River. Flowing away from the reservoir, where there's like a little ridge of hills between here and the reservoir, so streams are flowing away from it. This is an interesting area here. It's at the extreme end of Pike Hollow Road, and there's this like old junkyard in the woods, and that's the road they came up apparently. Got some sports cars here. Got some wheels with spoked hubs. I don't know, that's some British sports car. Yeah, here's another one off here. Yeah, it looks like an old foundation. A lot of junk here. Oh yeah, there's another British sports car. MG. Triumph. Interesting. Yeah. Old Triumph out in the wilds of the Green Mountains. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Look at this. There's the interior. Pretty weird. Well, what a difference a day makes. Yesterday did have, 50% sun, but had some showers in the afternoon. It was barely 45 degrees, and there's some hail mixed in with the showers. Of course, we're up a little higher. We're like 2,300 feet. Today we're considerably lower than that. Did start to see some bugs around here. Not bad, but they'll be out soon enough in full force. So I think this is the trail, and it's a great trail, nice and dry, and very hikeable. And this is going to take us over to this trail that will lead down to Somerset Reservoir. And that trail over there that this is going to lead to, a lot of people have these cottages in the woods. You got to hike considerably to get to them. Pretty interesting. Hunters, I guess, snowmobilers, people like that. Yeah, great trail. So there's a little intersection in the trail back a little ways. I went to the left. It seemed like the correct way, but it was just a little go around for this right here. The road's all beat apart. So yeah, I think I'm still going on the same correct direction here, but this section of trail is a lot more rugged. Certainly wouldn't be mountain bikeable. Be walking it through this part. But yes, I think this is taking me where we need to go. Well, here's another intersection. I think I'm going to just go straight here. This one on the GPS, it just shows the trail going straight. It doesn't have that one off to the right. So we'll continue on this path. We'll look up a little ways, make sure, we'll check the GPS to make sure we're still on this logging road. Another nice brook, pretty high up now. So yeah, we're topping off on this ridge here between the Arlington Stratton Road, Route 100, and the reservoir. And I think the mountains there go up to like 2,800 feet, and then you dip down to the reservoir. So in this last trail intersection was the same thing as last time. They just built a little bypass around the rough section. So we're still on the right trail. Well, once you get up on the ridge, trail's excellent. Nice and dry, not rocky. There's some mud patches here and there, but overall, excellent. And this should take us over, and I think that trail I want to get to is a snowmobile trail, and it's the Route 7 corridor. It's like the main trail through that area. And from there you can hike down to the reservoir. It's not really a long distance. But overall, this is a cool trail. Definitely going to keep it in the inventory. Looks like it'd be great in fall foliage. I would imagine the people that got those houses out in the middle of the woods, they're snowmobiling, backcountry skiing, hiking on these trails. It's another good thing what's nice about hiking at this time. No leaves on the trees. Kind of like late October, November. See the mountain ridges off in the distance. So I love these things you find out in the middle of the forest. We're in the Green Mountain National Forest now. Oh, here's some moose tracks. Keep our eyes open. And here's a couple of school buses. And what the hell is this all about? Rockingham School Department. Yeah, I think these were old, turned into old hunters camps maybe. Yep, that's what it looks like. Amazing that they got these up here. Yeah, a lot of beer bottles, sleeping beds. What do we got here? What are they drinking? Ugh, looks like Miller High Life. Yeah, same thing over here. This had to be an old hunting camp. Yeah. Yeah, look at, they got their pots and pans. Got a little stove in here, gas stove. Pretty cool. Table, gas stove, oh, wood stove, sleeping area. They have a sink. Interesting. Yeah, the roof looks good. Oh, look at this. This looks like maybe last year. Maybe people are still using this as a hunting camp. Who knows? Well, that was interesting. Hard to believe they were able to drive these things up here. Okay, maybe when they did, the road was in better shape. Who knows? So we're at the end of this logging road, and it's going to intercept that number 7 snowmobile trail, the main trail. And here's where some people have some off-grid houses. Some deer tracks there, and awful nice ones. And so they're right on the snowmobile trail, and then they can hike down to the reservoir in summer. I guess you can get up here with like a high clearance truck. You can drive up from Route 100. And I don't know, there's 4 or 5 of these on this trail. I guess they all want to be on that corridor 7. I have no idea what this is about to either. There's an axe, a ladle, and a pot. nailed to the tree. No idea. But here we are. We've reached that corridor 7, and looks like some type of high clearance vehicle has been on this road. So we'll follow this down to the reservoir. A car, never in a million years. SUV, no way. You gotta have like a truck, maybe 12, 16 inches of clearance. And even then, going really carefully. Muddy, rocky, steep. This is an interesting place because this is either national forest or great hydro land, and this thing must have been here for a long time, and maybe it's just grandfathered in. I don't know. Old camp. We're pretty close to the reservoir now. Yeah, windows are missing up on the loft. Yeah, it looks in pretty rough shape. This would certainly be an interesting cabin to have, though, with access to the reservoir and boating and swimming, fishing, hiking. So this is an important intersection. Snowmobile trail goes left, and then this other trail, that'll bring you to the parking lot for the reservoir where you can let your boat in. And this trail here, I guess you could take a snowmobile down it, but this trail here leads to the reservoir, and we'll pass the east side trail very shortly. Well, you can begin to see the reservoir now. So we're getting pretty close, and we should be passing that east side trail pretty soon. And that can go north or south, yep, from this point. And if it's going north, it'll intercept the Grout Pond trails. But this trail's all on power company land, great hydro land. And if you go south, you're probably, I don't know, a mile or two from the parking lot where you set your boat in to go fishing. Great camping around this area. Good mountain biking. Yeah, so here's the trail right here. You see there's a little Catamount sticker on it's also the Catamount Trail. And here it is going across. And this trail goes up and down the east side of the reservoir. Not bikeable, it's very narrow, it's hikeable, skiable. And here we are down at the reservoir. It's a nice little spot right here. The beautiful Somerset Reservoir. Yeah, looks like a good little swimming spot here. It's nice and sandy. And there's a dam off in the distance there, you can see. And then going north, you can't see all the way up the reservoir, but a good ways up. And that's where I was yesterday, way at the extreme end there, on the west side. And I came out near the area where the Deerfield River, the east branch of the Deerfield River, meets up with the reservoir. And the level's pretty good right now. It's pretty high. Good swimming height here. Don't see anybody out today. This would be a good day to be fishing, kayaking, canoeing. So I'll take a little break here, but that's the hike. We went from, let me see if I can get all the information. We went from the end of Willis Cemetery Road, and we're at elevation 2373. It was 4.09 miles. So another 4 miles back. And it took us an hour and 53 minutes. Stop time 11:36. So hour and 45 minutes to get over here, the 4 miles. I think it's going to be a little tougher going back though. Got this big uphill section. Okay, that's it. I recommend this hike. I rate it as moderate. There is some up and down, but nothing extreme. Mud, not bad. Streams and crossings, no problems. Great day, great way to spend the day in the woods. See some interesting junk in the woods there, the hunters camps and the autos and stuff. Great day today, probably 50s, few clouds in the sky. Okay, that's it. See you later. Until next trip. See you on the trail.